Hello. Welcome to something different than what I've done before. Content warning for anybody watching this later. Oh, hold on. What? Oh, that's where it's coming from. My phone. So, hey Oswald, hey Teddy. So this is different than anything I've ever really played before on the channel. It's one of my favorite games, but it's rated T, so full disclosure, while I'll be myself and family friendly as usual, the game isn't really, so there's swearing and whatnot. I've put a warning about that and also some general chat rules in the description. But if you want to stick around, feel free to. This is going to be kind of a casual thing. Also, please feel free to like the stream and whatever, and thank you. Hi, Ranger. Just gonna repeat one last time. This game has swearing and stuff, so you have been warned. Hi, Metal. What's the yarg for? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is a Telltale game made in like 2010 that's got 5 different episodes and is... normal greetings are indeed boring. It's basically like 5 more Back to the Future movies. Now, this is a new game for me to stream, so if the audio for anything seems soft, either me or the game, please let me know and I'm happy to fix it. Let me make sure the subtitles are on. So I'm playing this on the Wii, because that's a version I own, so it's not going to be the highest resolution, but subtitles are on, pop-up text on, goals pop-up on. Alright, that all looks good. I haven't played this in years, but I have played the absolute crud out of this game. I'm sorry, Oswald. I've played the absolute crud out of this game, so hopefully I'll remember what the heck I'm doing, but it's been just long enough that I don't completely remember it. I've got a good memory, so that's something I have to think about. But I'd love... It's one of those where I know everybody enjoys Epic Mickey, but I'd kind of like to take a break and do something fun. Like, not that those aren't fun, they are. But I'd like to do something a bit different. And I love this game, and I've had the itch recently to replay it.
Alright, I'm ready.
This is one of my favorites.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1.
Is the audio
Come
easy
on,
to hear for everybody?
Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check that.
Thanks, Metal.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
So to anybody who's watched the first
Yeah,
Back to the
okay.
Future movie,
Got it.
this scene should look pretty familiar. Has anybody here seen the original
Not me.
movies?
The car.
The first movie is my favorite, but I love the trilogy to death. Grace! Hello!
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Ah, nice, Rose. Or Oswald. I've rewatched the first movie
Watch this.
more times than I can count. I have to go with the classic dialogue choices.
What'd I tell you?
88 miles per hour. Out of time.
Temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Nice, Grace.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Good gosh, the frame rate's
Where the
terrible.
hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future.
So yeah, this is
1
built
minute
like
into
pretty
the
much,
future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we
Oh,
should
don't
catch
even
up
mention
here
those
at the
metal.
Time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc.
these games
Are you
are
telling
as
me
good
these are
as basically
time
getting
machine?
5 more Back to the Future movies.
Kind of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're
They
gonna
also
build
got a
time
really
machine into
good,
a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the
voice
stainless
actor
steel
replacement for
construction and
Marty.
the flux dispersal.
Because that isn't Michael J. Fox. That's okay, Grace. No problem with lurking. Telltale is good.
Doc?
This isn't right.
That's peculiar.
Uh, where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration
No problem,
of
Grace.
the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Yeah, so the few things that I know about this game, it's released on a couple different platforms. So, on the Wii, it's not going to be the best. There may be some glitches. It's not perfect. But, so yeah, I can walk around like this, or I can use the nunchuck like a sane person. Or I can use the D-pad, apparently. That's okay, Teddy. I appreciate that you're here at all. I also appreciate the 2 people, like the 2 likes on the stream. Thank you so much. Alright, Ranger, thank you. Enjoy dinner. So anyway, yeah, go away. So, it's not Michael J. Fox doing the voice acting for Marty. I don't remember the name of the voice actor, but he's a pretty decent impersonation. I think they did actually get Christopher Lloyd to do Doc. And it's built pretty much like every other Telltale game you can imagine. There are choices, etc. I think this might be post The Walking Dead, but, or maybe it's pre-Walking Dead, I don't know. I think it's 2010. And in my opinion, it's just phenomenal. Because it really is like 5 more Back to the Future movies. And I've replayed this game a couple times, and just, I absolutely adore it to itty-bitty pieces.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the
It's
toolbox
pre-Walking
and
Dead,
get that
okay.
notebook.
Alright, thanks, Metal. Yeah. So there's no camera control, and like I said, the performance and whatnot might not be the best. I'm trying to remember. I feel like most of the time there's a run button. Oh man, The Walking Dead. I never quite finished the story of that. I watched videos of it. It got dark. It got
Nope.
really,
Nope.
really dark.
Got it.
Dark enough to make me uncomfortable.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional.
So, has anybody
to
here
the
ever
fourth root
played
of
this
N
game or
carried
watched
to the
anything with this
9th
game, or are you
Yeah,
all not
something's
familiar with it? Because if
way
you're not
off
familiar
here.
with it, I'm so excited. I want to share this game with everyone. It's so deserved a sequel. It's clear they wanted one. It ends with a "to be continued" thing. So,
Doc?
Lone Pine Mall.
Scott,
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Uh-oh.
Doc!
Oh man, Oswald, I am so excited that you're here, because I adore this game. I want to share it with people. That's why I wanted to do a live stream instead of just replaying it for the 20th time. It's not been that many times, but still. It's such a huge time investment that I haven't replayed it that many times.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past. And Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
So yeah, this is set a year after the
But you'd better get up.
last movie.
Your father's waiting for
1986.
you. Huh? Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
So yeah, this is set after the events of the trilogy. Thanos snapped him. So yeah, there are lots of loading screens. Ah, memories. Episode 1. It's about time. For anyone here, please remember, if you can, to like the stream, because it does help. And maybe more people will join us. I don't know. I did share this on Twitter, but I'm not being as aggressive with it as I might be with a normal stream. I'm sort of relaxing today. I've been very tired. I had a couple of rough days, but how is everybody doing? Hopefully you're all doing well. Hey, the speaker's fixed from the first movie. Yeah, I'm sorry. If I react like I'm surprised, it's probably for the benefit of the video. I've played this so many times. May 14th, 1986.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
I'm probably going to
I
be
guess
more
I'm just
quiet during the cutscenes, but I have the subtitles on just in case.
Remembering.
Fine, kinda. Oh yeah, Oswald. I won't share anything here that you put on the Discord server, but I do hope that you get better soon. I'm really sorry to hear what happened. Oh, there's a dog feeder.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
That dog food feeder thing. Oof. Congrats, Metal. Hey, Cheesy, welcome. I'll just throw out the usual content warning and stuff again. This game is rated T, and for good reason, because there's swearing and stuff, but...
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Hey, Weepin' Angel. Cool. Welcome. Just streaming one of my favorite games, Back to the Future by Telltale. Has anybody here played this game? So Oswald said that they didn't know it was a thing. This is just one of my favorite games,
Fish
man.
tank. I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc.
They do a really good job at making the world very realistic. Or very
Doc
consistent.
didn't take any of these with him.
I'll look later, game. Ugh, quit nagging me. Here. How do I turn that off? Pop-up text. Off. Back. Yeah, go away. Oh, that's not what I meant. Help in settings. On. Goals pop up. Off. Well, congrats on working out earlier, Metal. Will you stop nagging me, game? Get that off my screen! Ah! Talk to George.
Hey, Dad.
Who's running the sale?
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Hello, Matt. What's the deal with with plane food, huh?
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
Nice, Matt.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
Well, for the moment, that's
Keep
all I'll
looking
say with
around.
him.
Thanks, Dad.
There is an important text option I'm skipping there, but, let's see, if I remember correctly... where was it? Somewhere around here. Marty's guitar should be... Oh.
I miss Einstein.
Einie's a good boy. You're just looking at the clock behind his dad? What, the cat one? Yeah, the clocks are awesome.
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to Biff. For what good
Hey,
it'll do.
Biff.
Oh, hi, Marty.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was as bummed as anybody to hear that the old nutcase had kicked it.
He's not.
But I'm not above picking through the remains. You know what they say. Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Oh my gosh. He's the worst at mixed metaphors.
Doc's not dead, you know. He's still around.
Oh, really? Do you see him around here?
I'm looking for something, in particular.
Yeah? Something valuable?
Yeah, let's not tell him about that.
Never mind.
So there's the mind-reading helmet from the first movie.
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
There's the jukebox.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
So that'll happen every time.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
You might have noticed a pattern here. So that happened when Marty... what was it? What was the first thing? Dog food feeder, and then this.
Doc must have whipped
George
up some
keeps
crazy
stepping in.
compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Probably is, knowing him. Okay. Electrical equipment.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Lightning-powered pencil sharpener. That sounds like something he'd do. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the town square model I've been ignoring.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works.
Looks like it's just a
What the-
watch.
Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
I saw it first!
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Uh-oh.
Well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc
flux
asked me to...
catheter.
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Okay. What happens
Seems
now?
kind of empty without the courthouse.
Okay. So, getting it back from Biff is basically impossible. So what you gotta do is... First you get the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Okay. So you go over to the amplifier.
Let's make some noise.
Notice that he's not turning the knobs all the way up to max this time.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
So he had to repair it himself, which is about right. Okay, if I remember correctly... Yeah, so you grab this. There you go. So it's wireless, which is cool.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Notice that Biff puts down the clock
It's Chuck
tower.
Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh.
Once again,
You're right, Mr. McFly.
George
Here you
steps
go, Marty.
in.
Let's hear a few licks.
Because Biff's a jerk. Big amplifier.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You talk to George.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, what's his dialogue?
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it
Yeah,
your
it would, Metal.
obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Yeah, Here we go.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me.
George is a good
I'll
man.
keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, so now I'll show off the different options now. So for instance, the dog feeder.
Hey, I want to try something.
Now George won't step in. Or with the jukebox. Sorry, like I said, this is a very casual live stream. I'm just sort of messing around. It's a very linear game in a lot of ways.
Wait, I got one.
Gotta love that song. But the big one is this.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
George doesn't step in. But all we gotta do, turn up the overdrive.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Biff.
Oh, shit.
Poor amplifier. Dead again. But we got the notebook. I'm sure Doc will appreciate it.
Doc, where are you?
I love that the first item on the to-do list is bulletproof vest. Good old callback. I won't elaborate why for anybody who hasn't seen the first movie. And oh my! This is set after the trilogy, and yet there's the DeLorean. Now, how could that be? Very close to real life with the overdrive. We got the DeLorean. Even though that got destroyed in the third movie. A little confusing. But it wouldn't be a Back to the Future game without the DeLorean. Cold.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy?
Einie!
Did you bring Doc with you?
Good doggo! Just like it used to be. So, we've got a shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
It is a woman's shoe. Would be a bit odd. We've got the time circuit
I
display.
can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
We got the time circuit switch. And it
Looks
still
like the time
works!
circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
And tape recorder. You'd be surprised how much mileage they get out of this tape recorder.
Marty? Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Cool.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity.
How the heck did he manage that?
Elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or...
So I guess he rebuilt the DeLorean.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please, take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked last time departed. Good luck.
So in
Right,
theory,
last
that
time
should
departed,
work.
Last time departed.
But
Oh,
those
jeez.
stupid time circuits are
Come
always
on,
finicky.
Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
So, we are in a little bit of a bind. In order to find Doc, we gotta figure out what time he was from. But, we do have a clue. Or rather, a shoe. And we've got a good doggo.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Great Scott. I love that Doc is rubbed off on Marty. So since we've had a few people join, how's everybody doing? It's been a very relaxing Saturday for me. Doggo good, Oswald. Hold on. Alexa, fan 1.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Sorry, turning
How's
on the
this
ceiling
supposed to lead
fan.
me to Doc, Einie?
Alright, so we got a buzzer. Liquor store door. What does that do? Come on. I don't think I've ever clicked on it.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Good to hear it, Weepin' Angel. Buzzer. So you might recognize
Step away from the door!
Strickland
Let me get a look at you.
as the, Oh, it's good to hear,
Einstein,
Cheesy.
come on.
Sorry, Oswald. But it's good to... So,
I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
So Edna Strickland is Principal Strickland's sister. And, whereas he likes to call people slackers, she likes to call people hooligans. Now, I'll go through all the text.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Look it up where, you crazy...
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
Who are you?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't you?
Yes. What's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Here we go.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Let's use that shoe.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
That seems to have gotten a reaction from her. That one looks a lot older. Man, she doesn't let go of anything, does she? She's had that shoe for a long time.
Leave that creature outside!
He's a good doggo.
Sorry, Einstein.
took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can
Yes,
put it down
Oswald,
next to
best
the other
dog.
one.
Look at that.
Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
She didn't turn on the stove.
Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
She's a peeping Tom. Alright, let's see what we've got here. So there's a picture.
is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Never could keep little Gerald out of
Okay, I shouldn't be as amused by that as I am, but it is funny. Come on.
The candy looks older than I am.
Oof. Newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
He's like, jam? What the heck? So you can talk to her.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Man,
Yes.
she's a piece of work, isn't she? When did you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy
Hi,
name.
Tommy.
No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Welcome to the
fine,
stream.
Let me think about it.
Jack and
I
Diane.
remember
Good
I
song.
lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
Speakeasy.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised.
Bye, Weeping Angel. Thank you for joining.
Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
So, Conga! Hello. Welcome. What's a reference to Smoke on the Water, Tommy? Oh, that's cool. So there are references to songs. Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Where was the speakeasy?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history.
How are you doing, Conga?
Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats
Oh, cool,
today.
Tommy. Well, that
Didn't know
speakeasy
store building
actually
must
is a
have gone up
major plot
after the
device.
Speakeasy burned down.
Oh, Conga, burritos are
Following
awesome.
year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've
Burritos
got
do sound
every
good.
Issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
from 1871 to the present.
Wow.
Happened in Hill Valley? You'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Oh, I know a bit of smoke on the smoke. Actually, I think I know both of those songs, Tommy, but feel free to send them anyway.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tiff Tannen. I know that last name.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Ugh, litterer! How dare you!
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Video. No kidding, Tommy. She's, let's just say she is a major character throughout this game. Have you ever played this game, Tommy?
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Alright, so here's what we do. We go ahead and use the radiator.
She keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea.
So
And
she
don't
didn't
touch
turn on the
anything.
stove, so she doesn't know that the tea's never going to boil. Well, maybe you can watch through this series, Tommy. I've been binge-watching your Red Dead Redemption series like mad.
Let's see.
This is one of my
Groundbreaking on the
favorite
styrofoam
games.
Speakeasy, singer vanishes, Hill
Singer
Valley Expo
vanishes.
delights crowd, soup kitchen exposed. Here we
Every
go.
single one of
Speakeasy,
those
arsonist
is a
slain.
plot point that will come up in this
Legal
game.
procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the Speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan?
Carl Sagan.
Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Uh-oh!
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Enjoy, Tommy.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Oh, I forgot there was a Batman Telltale series. Yeah, have you ever played this, Konga? It's a fun game. I'm probably going to play through the whole thing, but it's going to take a while. It's basically the equivalent of like 5 more Back to the Future movies. Which makes me happy because I am a massive Back to the Future nerd.
Marty!
I'm playing the version on the
Where you
Wii.
been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Hello, Lululupop. It's a work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
At the Model T factory.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey,
Grace, what are you
sometimes
staring at
gotta
me
go
like
out
that
on a
for?
limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Here's the cool thing about this game. It does what the movies did in that everything,
You ready to go, Einstein?
everything ties into a plot point. Like, this thing is really cohesively structured. Really tightly structured. I love it. Oh, cool. Tommy, if you ever get all the... Well, if you get the Lego Back to the Future DeLorean thing, send me a picture. That'd be cool.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
Well, Oswald,
know
you
what you're
could
doing,
play,
Doc.
or you could watch me play it. Nice, Konga. Grace is staring at me. Ah! Or 1865, I can't remember. Gray! No, not Tommy too! Ah! Don't make me moderate my moderators. I will mute all of you. Ah, cheesy. Well, there may be some spoilers for the other movies. Yeah, there may be some spoilers for the other movies, cheesy, but I love these. I don't know, Grace. Oh, gosh. Consider it punishment for speaking Russian on my stream the other day. Good heavens, that's a very unfortunate area to show up in, Marty. Aw, thank you, Cheesy. Yes, the Back to the Future movie series is probably my favorite, one of my favorite series of movies. And, the first movie is my favorite movie of all time. That's fair, Tommy. And I can understand thinking 3 is the best. A lot of people like 3. I don't know. I have a lot of nostalgia for the first one. Oh yeah, congrats on being a mod now, Konga. Really? You like the second one the best? That's an unusual opinion. Why do you like the second one the most, Konga? Oh, of course, Tommy. So, welcome to 1932, the middle of the Depression.
Where'd you go now,
Prohibition.
boy?
Nice, Oswald. Hey, if Tommy trusts Konga as a mod, who am I to say no? You gotta love the reenactment of the typical town square scene from the other Back to the Future movies. So we're gonna be spending a lot of time in the 30s. Typical, almost gets hit by a car. You need to unmod Konga to save the world. Tommy, you are very silly. I love you guys.
Young man, excuse me, young man.
That's
Who?
Edna Strickland,
Me?
the same old
You're the
lady
only man in
that
the
we just
street,
met, by
and
the
I'm
way.
looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your
Need your
opinion
30s
of Carl
clothes.
Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Let's just say I'm a supporter.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
the young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like
Lily
yourself.
goes for the throat.
Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Not really.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I
Man,
get
you're
your
not much
name?
of a biased reporter, are
it's-
you? Okay, so this name choice is awesome. You get to choose between 3 aliases. You get to choose either Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan, or Michael Corleone, which are all references to movies, I believe. I'm going to go with Michael Corleone because I always do. Listen, I can buy Minecraft, but I'm not playing it by myself, okay? I will only play it when there are other people able to help me know what the heck I'm doing.
Michael
Anyway.
Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone.
So yeah, I'm gonna be Michael Corleone for the rest of the game, because I always am.
Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
So that's Edna Strickland.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
For once I actually believe her.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Well, thank you all. Oh dear. But this isn't a Minecraft stream, so don't make me put it on the banned words list. Let's see, barbershop door.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Yeah, it's one of those, Tommy, where I'd like to just wait a little while before I do that. Not hiring.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Oof. Aww. Thank you, Grace. That means a lot.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
This really is one of my favorite games. Bank doors. Let's see.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Today's special. Yesterday's soup. Pinch some hooch. I can't, Conga. Right now there isn't a speakeasy. The speakeasy burned. So this is a soup kitchen. Which we're going to have to go into later for the story, so... There's the run button. Controls get screwed up. Conga! Or no, Conga. I don't know who I'm talking to or what I'm saying. I'll just shout Conga's name randomly for no reason. But Tommy, tell me you're gonna do another Red Dead Redemption 2 stream tomorrow. Aw. I want more of that game. Oh, well.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
I may very well do another stream of this tomorrow sometime. I don't know. So there's the courthouse.
According to the newspaper, courthouse, this is
Conga,
jail.
I love you. You're funny. Shark. What?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Classic jab at Jaws. They always make fun of the shark being fake because this is also a Steven Spielberg thing. Flophouse.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Alright, so we gotta go to the soup kitchen. Where today's special is yesterday's soup. Welcome back, Metal. Conga is now a mod, and therefore I have brought about the end of the world. I like this area.
McFly?
Another classic scene reenactment.
Grandpa? That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out
Arthur
here?
McFly
Well,
and
I
Kid
was getting
Tannen.
kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river.
Oof, Metal.
You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Aww.
Now scram!
That's a nice hat,
Got
though.
it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
We're gonna spend a lot of time in the soup kitchen later. Ah, right, Tommy. Yeah, I do remember that Bob Zemeckis and Robert Gale were the two people to do the movie. Sorry, I wasn't really responding to the chat for a minute there. So Oswald, I've barely touched Minecraft. I'm obviously familiar with it, but no, I haven't really played it. How do I prefer being called? It's really whatever. Some friends call me Dan or Daniel. Some people want to call me Monkey or Mischief Monkey. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Release the what, Conga? What are you talking about?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Tables.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Ah, that's not going to factor in until much, much later. So that guy's named Cue Ball. No real point in talking to him right now. We'll be doing that more than enough of that later. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about him. I didn't realize they'd filmed most of the movie with him. I'll be playing Minecraft on PC, Cheesy. But I didn't realize that they had filmed most of the movie with him. Wasn't he like a method actor who absolutely insisted on being referred to as Marty by everybody? And was kind of a pain in the butt to work with? Maybe I could, Oswald. Remember, I don't know the first thing about Minecraft. Ah, interesting. Thank you, Conga and Tommy, for telling me.
I better not go back in there. They're angry, and they've got scissors.
Good point, Marty. Good point. Okay, what am I trying to do right now? Let's see, we got the 1931 newspaper.
If this newspaper's right, I should be able to find Doc in jail. But where was the jail in 1931?
Okay. Got the tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
We got the journal.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands.
We got the photo.
I love my dad and grandpa, but I'm kind of happy I get my looks from mom.
Okay, so what exactly... It's been too many years since I've played this. What's the current objective? Find Doc. Where's the jail? Gotta get familiar with 1930s Hell Valley again. I used to know the layout of this place a lot better. I think it's down this way? Yeah, this is the right direction. Police station! Jail window! Game froze! There we go.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Except that newspaper.
It's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Speakeasy arsonist slain.
Scott, I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Giant praying mantises, Conga. Wow. Let's go back in time again.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Yay.
We've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't even smarty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
And the rise of giant praying mantises. Let's just break him out of jail.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break it.
That's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have
I'm not even going to try to prove you wrong, Tommy.
I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab.
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
So we're going to get to do stuff with 17-year-old Doc. That ought to be fun. So, whoa. Hello, Despacito skeletons. Buttons mean button in English. It's getting so heavy. I know, right, Conga? Alright, where can I find your younger self? Ah, forget it. All the other options. Let's just get to the story.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system. I love that
I guess I
line.
better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Welcome back, Metal. I may stop soon in order to go eat dinner. Though, who knows, I might be back later. Alright. Let's go call Doc's house. Oof, this game chugs a bit. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Metal. Yep, that's our Discord server for anybody who wants to join. And it's a lot of fun on our Discord server. Also, please, for anybody here, thank you so much for all the likes on the stream. If you haven't, please remember to go ahead and like it so that people see it and stuff. We're almost at 10 likes. Just a second.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Sorry about that. Oh, it shows 11 for me right now for the likes. Cool. What's for dinner? Chick-fil-A. And a milkshake. Yay! I don't want to keep my milkshake waiting. Now I see 12 likes. Well, my likes thing is probably just a little slow to update, guys. Wow. Well, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I still haven't bought Minecraft yet, Metal. I've just sort of agreed to. For anybody who's seeing fewer numbers, that's probably just because you haven't refreshed the stream. Why are you sighing, Metal? Again, don't make me put Minecraft on the list of banned words for the stream. Don't think I won't. Meet young Emmett Brown.
These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
They chose a great voice actor.
Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of H.
Alright, so here's something you gotta do. Gotta use this thing.
Or do we take H to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value. Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
We just tape recorded him.
Acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse?
I'll be honest, the thing about Minecraft is it just doesn't look all that interesting to me. Alright, so I'm gonna skip some dialogue and stuff just because I want to get through as much as we can and I already know what to do. Sorry about that. Let me know if you want me to listen to all the dialogue more. It's just that if I do that, this game's gonna take freaking forever.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
I recorded your muttering.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
What?
So...
It'll be fine.
I don't need another addiction though, Tommy.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
I already have Animal Crossing. Leave me alone. And also, I wouldn't let Raid Shadow Legends sponsor something on my channel, well, if they paid me. Where is Law Office Door?
Hello?
No solicitors!
Listen,
Friendly
Emmett,
bunch,
you don't
aren't
know
they?
me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Conga, you are indeed a goblin. Watch this.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so
Tommy,
much about
no!
science?
Tommy! You can't sell out.
It's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome!
No, Metal, you're lifing right. But Metal, aren't you a Spyro addict? Oof. I really, really need your rocket drill.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Metal, how many copies of Spyro do you own, and how many playthroughs simultaneously are you currently doing?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor.
Dr. McCoy. Star Trek.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Who's it for?
Arthur McFly?
Uh-oh.
My grandpa?
And this is when
It's Kid Tannen.
Kid Tannen comes out and sits down at the shoe shine
I just
station.
saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
You don't think it'll be worth it for you, Cheesy? I didn't think it'd be worth it. I wasn't sure if it'd be worth it for me or not either, but I will tell you I've fallen in love with it. But that's entirely up to you, man. It is like $60. Here's what we gotta do. Kid Tannen.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks! Sorry,
Oof.
boss. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Guess I'm here to shine your shoes. I'm afraid there's a lot of swearing in this game, Skeleton. For Arthur
I'm looking
McFly.
for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy
No,
today.
Tommy! You don't need a death wish. Actually, Cheesy, you know what's was funny is I went ahead and bought the DS game Wild World in order to test it. To see whether or not I'd like the game, and that was what made me buy the new one. So yeah, I know that strategy. Buy a cheaper one. Nice, Tommy. Is that Artie's hat?
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Hey, Slaycat, welcome. What are you saying about the music? Nice, Metal. Can I have some of those peanuts?
Can I have some peanuts?
Ah, yes,
I'm a
there's our
magnanimous
Discord
kinda
server.
guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
What the hell is that? No.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
I hatched to do it.
What'd you do?
So if you haven't joined our Discord server or liked the stream, feel free to do either. Oh yeah, this is a fun moment for young Doc. Watch this. Now that was a power move.
Damn it!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
Gale Zemeckis and fine. I never noticed that.
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Alright, we are gonna need something though. Except we can't do it now, can we? Is Kid Tannen out talking somewhere yet? Oops. Not yet. Alright, so... we're gonna have to make a trip all the way out to Artie. And then come back here. So here's what we do. do is we grab that wonderful hat.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Amen. It's an awesome hat. And here, Arnie.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
I always love the way he says that. Find the guy who belongs to this hat.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Deja vu.
I mean, fair, Tommy. Oh yeah, this is the same apartment complex. Skeleton, that wouldn't be an alternate account for Matt, would it?
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Alright, so we can't do anything right now, but we'll try talking to him.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Not really. Got something for you.
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
There's no alternate account named Matt.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room.
Is that a yes or a no?
Sorry. Some other time.
Would you happen to have an alternate account named Bot Space Cat, then? Alright, we gotta head back. I'd like to at least get through this little section first. You have a Wii U account, though? I know the name Despacito Skeleton. I've seen you before, though. Nice medal. You have a Wii U account. Okay, so what we gotta do is something really, really stupid. So I should, you know, not have any problem with it. We gotta go right on up to Kid Tannen.
Well, well, look who's back. They say
Oof,
rats
Tommy.
always return to the scene of the sinking ship.
Rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. 8 Wii U's? What? What are you talking about, Skeleton? Oof, Tommy.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
Alright, so here's what we do. I apologize, there's about to be a lot of swearing. If you have sensitive ears, look away.
Right now! That's an order! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Don't make me angry, Smucko!
Oh,
Get
8
down
alt
here
accounts.
And face the music! You can't get
Makes
away
Tough not be alive anymore, gun.
You're dead meat, twerp!
Alright, here's what we do.
Start composing your epitaph now, cause I'm... Einstein! Help!
Aw, thanks, Skeleton.
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Alright. So now what we do we go back.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Aw, cute, cheesy.
Because he was a patent officer just like you.
Alright. See if we can't go back.
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
Oh. How do we go back? Hit him with 2 shotgun shells.
We'll
Okay.
get that subpoena
Michael Corleone.
Yeah.
Sorry, skipping through the dialogue. Didn't even need to change weapons to do it. Holy crud. What? Those pistols could fire shotgun shells? And do you mean shells or slugs? Because I watched your stream earlier. I saw you take on the legendary bear. Nice work, by the way. Ugh, camera changes are weird. It reorients the controls in a way. Well, actually, it keeps the original control orientation even if it doesn't make sense. And then you have to stop moving in order to get a control orientation that actually makes sense with the new camera. It's kind of obnoxious. Alright, so here's what we do. We buzz the thingy. Holy crud, Tommy. That is overkill.
What now?
Here's what we do. We grab that good old tape recorder. We're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that sucker, trust me. Let me do this. Mitchie! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Blurk to the future. I love it.
Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss! Where's Kid?
Hey.
Aw, dang it. I'm gonna have to get him back here. How are you doing,
Maybe you
Mitchie?
should have led with the subpoena.
Maybe you should have led with the subpoena. No kidding, Marty. Jeez. I thought you were going to do that when I clicked on him. What now?
What now?
What now? So whiny. Nice, Mitchie. Well, just rest. Rest is good.
Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss! Where's Kid?
Okay, so here's what I do. Well, I'm good, Mitchie. I think everyone else seems to be doing pretty well. Alright, time to subpoena Grandpa McFly. Tommy, go sleep!
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
What Grace asked, Tommy. How much did you sleep last night? 11 hours? Oh, that's excellent. How much did you sleep last night, Grace? Hi, Ranger. You plead the fifth. Oh, Grace.
I hate doing
Take
stuff
care
like
of
that.
yourself,
But
please.
I won't have to much longer.
No?
Don't make me get
Once we
conga.
get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy
Oof,
job.
Oswald.
Oh, right.
Conga, get in here and tell Grace to go sleep. Alright, what am I supposed to do right now? What's the current objective? Help Emmett serve papers to... I already did that! Conga, get in here. Grace needs to sleep. How's your rocket filmer? It's
This might be a
okay.
stupid
Sorry,
question,
Ranger.
but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Legal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
Aw, Grace. Grace, go take some pain reliever. What's a PH account, Skeleton?
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules
Oh, of
Verne.
course.
It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Bad things. Wait, I think I may know what PH stands for. Oh no. No. What's a microwave? I'm so confused.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Yeah, Grace, don't ask. I'm pretty sure I know what PH stands for.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
But I don't know what the heck the microwave's about.
Those editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying
Skeleton,
the criminal vermin
don't.
that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it. and it's so
Ranger, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm probably not going to be streaming for very much longer, so you'll be able to watch the archive. Skeleton, why? Yeah, you are happier not knowing. All of you. Maintain your innocence. I agree, Tommy. Alright, guys. Different topic of conversation. Sorry, I need a second. Just wanted to post a Yankee. A harpy got into a tavern in Daggerfall. What the heck does that mean? Lily, either email me or Tommy asking what it is, and we'll tell you if you really want to know. Or I will, even if Tommy won't.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for
Bird
soup
monster.
deliveries.
Soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis
Skeleton,
Xavier
no.
Ranch for Unwanted Children,
No.
Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Let's just say if it's what I'm thinking of, the H stands for hub. And I'll end there.
Yeah, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Yeah, Cheesy, let's go with that.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
Never mind.
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
It's the Stay Sober Society.
What's the Stay?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the
Really,
Sisters of
Tommy?
Mercy
I didn't
Soup
know
Kitchen,
that.
But for some reason, the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
At the Brown residence.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
I know a charity that
You
needs a
asked me
soup
to tell you
delivery.
of one.
Does somebody...
Stay Sober Society.
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
Okay, so...
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Okay, so that's going to be it for this stream. Next time we'll be heading to the soup kitchen in order to turn a barrel of soup into a barrel of alcohol and get it through a convoluted means to the Brown residence for us to make a rocket-powered drill to break Doc's future self out of prison. My head hurts. Goodbye. Jesus loves you.